Biohazard warning. Entering contaminated zone. Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted.
What's going on, agents? Your boy Sly here, and welcome to my own version of State of the Game. So, last week, Hamish announced that the weekly update, known as State of the Game, will be off air due to all the community managers being out of town on training, vacation, or other work-related stuff. So that leaves no one there to stream the changes to the community. Well, this may not be a stream, but for the next 3 weeks, you can look here for all the maintenance changes occurring in the division. I'll call this the unofficial replacement for State of the Game, at least for the time being. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'm assuming over the next few weeks there won't be any real major changes to the division, not with everybody out. So just optimizations, cleanups, small tweaks here or there. If you want to see all the changes for yourself, you can click the link below and be sure to bookmark it. The official Ubisoft forum for the division is the best place to stay up to date on maintenance, bugs, glitches, cheating, and all that fun stuff. There's also a weekly change log that lists everything going on in the weekly maintenance. So feel free to drop by and give that a read if you so wish to do so. Alright, so let's go do the thing. The maintenance this week has only changed a few things, and they were all underground related. However, they were all pretty awesome changes. The first fix was a glitch where players could manipulate the UI to be able to run a one-phase heroic underground mission. There was a specific order of buttons that needed to be pressed in order to glitch the system to be able to select it, and this is now fixed. Next up, let's talk about underground rewards, or at least the lack thereof. The underground, while pretty awesome with its changing environments, has been a little dry on the loot side, and it only dropped 1.3 gear sets. So rewards from the Underground Operations Directives will also include all gear sets from updates 1.1 and 1.2. On top of that, you have a chance to receive additional loot when completing an operation with 4 or more directives active. So basically, the gear sets that dropped after you switch on 3 or more modifiers now include all gear sets in the game. On top of that, you can now get double loot drops from completing the Underground when you have 4 or more modifiers active, or directives. Moving on, something I was totally happy to see was a tweak to the Underground sealed caches. These drop every time you rise up a level in the Underground ranking system. At first, they would only drop weapons and some gear sets that were new to the 1.3 update. But they now have been fixed to include all weapon types as well as all gear sets that were added in 1.3, which, kind of figures after I saved up 10 to do a video on, they make the change really a week after I just opened them all, but oh well, I guess I'll have to keep cranking it up. Alright, so the final change, guys, was about bosses dropping loot. Named NPCs in the Underground now have increased drop rates across all difficulties. On top of that, doing multiple phase operations will now give you a better chance at high quality gear. This last one was my favorite. So far, soloing a 3-phase all directives on Underground run was very underwhelming. All that shooting for, in the end, what boils down to crafting material. They want you to be pretty much 220 gear score so they can give you 182 weapons and 214 gear sets, because that totally makes sense, right? Either way, let's see how these new fixes come out. Now, those were the only things listed for the maintenance today, and like I said earlier, if you want to see them all for yourself, the link listed below is where you can click on it to check it out. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and hopefully these new rewards will fix the crusty state of loot in the Underground. As always, couldn't do this without you guys, and if you want to stay up to date on everything Sly Nation, The Division, or Destiny, follow me on Twitter at Sly Nation. It is the best place to stay alert on everything coming out from my channel, as well as news and updates from our favorite games. Alright guys, keep your eyes out for more Division vids coming out from Sly Nation in the future, but until then, this is your boy Sly. Done, gone, out.
Okay, Agent, I'm impressed. Like I'm gonna be too busy.